Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that.
What's up, everybody? Double One Gaming here with the latest and greatest videos. And today for you guys, we got some RCT3. I almost said Superbia. No, today we're actually in a new park, which is going to be known as River Valley. And River Valley is going to be one of our most productive parks. We're going to be doing a lot more work than we ever did in Superbia, because Superbia didn't really have a lot of scenery work, unlike this one, where each little place of food is not going to just be a bunch of food places and one little thing. Each place of food is its own place. I'm talking about each food spot is a restaurant. Each place where you can get gifts is a gift shop. There's not just 15 gifts in one little shop. Each one has their own individual works through all of it. So we're going to be doing a lot of that. But right now what we're doing is we're making something super custom. It's going to look so amazing in the end. And you guys are going to love that, but as you can see I made a few mistakes. But it's going to be like a river, because this is River Valley. So of course you got to have a river, and of course you got to have a valley. And that's exactly what we're going to have. And we're going to have both actually in the same time. We're not going to really have the river. But what we're seeing right here is a handmade, I guess, river. But this is not the river that gives the name River Valley. This is just a cool entranceway that's going to give off the big feeling, important, like, motion feeling part. That's going to let you know where you are. And it's going to have the cool scenery part, and some of that scenery part will be seen in a second. And actually, we're working on it right now. Something super special. Let me just get it out of the way now. We'll be working on a waterfall. A waterfall. I didn't think it'd be like, I didn't think you had to put so much effort into them. That I'd get them done in a few seconds. Apparently gotta have a lot of work put into these. So I only have one waterfall, and you witness it when you're on your way down. It's gonna be so amazing, and it actually works out really well in the end after we put a little bit of work into it. So we'll be cutting to there in a few minutes. So I did want to say, sorry I've not been posting in a while, and the big reason for that is, I've had a little bit of trouble lately, but that will all change soon. Anyway, so we are back in here, and we are just fixing up little things, and we've already skipped to the part of us lowering all the terrain. But that's exactly what I mean by that, though. We are literally lowering the terrain. It's all being lowered. All. Not just one, but all of it. And that's what makes that so awesome. You don't get a lot of that all the time, and it's like, now you do. So yeah. So right now what we're doing is we're making the stair thing down to the park. Maybe later I'll make this handicap accessible as well. It's probably gonna have a more scenic route though down. And yeah. But right now we are making a little canal area that's gonna have a dead end right where we're making it right here. And you'll understand what I mean by canal in the next episode. I actually don't get the part that I wanted in here because I was low on storage and I have to, like, delete certain videos, and I accidentally deleted the one that's for this one. But it gave me enough room for me to make this video. This is also the reason why this is so late, 'cause I was supposed to have this out on Friday. It's now Sunday night. Actually, maybe Monday, depending on whenever I get this out. This is like the voiceover part, so yeah, but this has been a little late. So yeah, we are right now, let's get back to this. Right now we are making the staircases, and then I work on this awesome thing. Alright, so if you've ever seen, like, Greek architect, this thing that they call, it's called platform, I'm gonna ruin the name of this. I think it's called platform architecture, platform plantation. So it's practically up in the Greek Alps, Italian Alps, in the Ecan Alps. The over in those areas, you know, like it's very steep, and they have to plant. So they do these kind of like, well, what you're seeing on the screen right there. They do that. Right now, for each one, we're having cool little plant things inside of them, and they're all going to be different, and it's all going to be unique, and it looks amazing. But we're not just done there, because of course we got to have more on each side. We got to put those flower beds in there too that you just saw. But for this one, we're doing a fun little cute animal theme up on the first ones. And then we do ducks. Now this one I love because this is like the poker set. And we have all the things for poker. That's pretty fun. And you have all those in there. And now we are how do I put this? It's a little different. That's all I'm gonna put it as. Now this one is gonna be like one of every shape in the back, and then in the front it's gonna be these animal kind of style because I can't get over how great those look. But that's that. And then now we're gonna put, of course, our flowers in here and some bushes. Now, I'm actually gonna go through off screen and fix the bushing thing because I didn't realize that we could put bushes behind, or I guess in this case in front of the brick wall. I find that out like right here. Like, oh my god, whoa, we can do that? We'll do that later. And so we're gonna have to redo all that. That's gonna be pretty fun. I gotta remember the pattern too, but I guess I could watch over this video. And then we're doing that cross over the waterfall, and over here, of course we gotta do this side first. But on that side, we're gonna work on this cool project that I was talking about earlier. How each building's gonna be like a restaurant or a gift shop. Well, this is what I'm talking about right here. This one is gonna be a pizza parlor. And of course, it doesn't really have that shape, and there's some problems. We'll actually end up editing this and fixing it. It'll be moved to another location. And you'll see that, like, maybe now, later. Okay, probably later. Yeah, it's gonna be, like, really awesome when you see it. Hopefully, soon you'll see it. Alright, so it's over here. And we are working on this pizza parlor. It's nothing huge or gigantic, but it's enough to, like, look good. That's the best way I could put it. So you're gonna see that we are putting up our pizza thing and then our drink stuff, because we need those to have good time. So now what we're doing is we're making these little floor parts, and this will all make sense when the building is done. But we are getting really close to the ending of this. So what we're doing right now is we are putting up these walls. These walls are going to make like the cool part of the building. Now, of course, we could do the 3 parts, but the reason why we are not is because we're making a color we're doing a cool color design, and it will only make sense afterwards. Now, right now, we are trying to put on these little glass doors that people can walk through, make them more realistic. Now we go over to the glass side, and that's what I'm talking about right here, though. We are making these little glass walls that go outside, and this is where we're going to put little chairs, or in this case, benches, because they look a lot like those little chairs. And we're going to use those. Those are going to make an awesome look, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. And what's great about these are that the guests can actually sit in these, and they could sit down, and it actually could look like they're eating in there, and that's amazing. Now, I don't know if guests will actually ever use them, but it still gives that look that they are going to use them. And I think that's what makes it so much better. So, yeah, now what we're doing is we're just putting in extra chairs to fill this place up and make it look like this would be filled with guests. And honestly, probably would never be filled with this many guests. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now we are putting it back up in the style that we gotta put it up before. And that is this cool little shape. Now, I will tell you, the next part that we do after this, we are going to experiment with the roof, and the setting for the roof is kinda difficult. But before we get to that, I also want to get some lighting in here. So we put up 2 little lights that will keep it bright and beautiful in there. Now we're just covering this up. And I have an idea for the roof, and it's kind of weird at first. We fixed it near the end of it. Right now what you see is I'm looking for what I need. It took me a few seconds to find it. And then I'm placing these over here. I gotta do it in the right order, else it will be broken. And we just get one of these, we put these up here, and it looks simple at first, but it's actually super complex. For instance, we need to get this one set up, so we end up putting that where it needs to be. That's the best way I can put it. No, yeah, now we're just making the roof design. Now, as we are literally just a few minutes away from the ending of this, I'm gonna put up my outro now, so that I can talk about the rest of this, and it'll cut. But, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. That's honestly the biggest thing for me. Soon I'll have my Xbox thing done, and I will give you a video after this, or after a few of these, hopefully, I will at least, try to explain what's been going on. But I want to thank you for the guys that have been watching. But before I get my outro, let me just talk through the rest of this. We're doing a little bit of roofing right now to make it more like a flat roof, make it look pretty. And prettiness is the best look that you can ever have. So, now we're just putting up some of these in 3 parts, because I was gonna have a sign up there, but I actually move it even higher, so those 3 little things don't really do much for me, do they? No, they don't. So, right now we're just working on the rest of this design. It kind of looks ugly in the front, so I put up these little things in there. But that is literally all that happens in this video. But actually, I forgot, before we do that, I can't seem to stop myself. Before we do that, we have to put in these little grass things to make these look even better and look even prettier. Alright, now I think we're near the end of the video, so, now we're just doing some coloring. But, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. And like and subscribe, comment down below what you want to see. I already said that before, but anyways, this is going to be Double O Gaming, signing off.